He hits both from the stripe. Dallas has gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Perea with it. Now the dish to Zeller. Pass to Johnson. 5 on the clock. A 3 from Matthews. No luck. Nice defense from Powell.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Dallas again missing.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's falling here since.
A 3 ball, and he gets it to go. Powell's got 53.
That's far too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
3 of their last 5 makes come from beyond the arc. The defense has to react quicker.
Outside Matthews. That one falls coming off Johnson's feet. 22 points for Wesley Matthews.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Kept alive. Ross kicks to Powell. Baines passes to Joseph. Goes back up. Powell, that's good. Powell's got 55. Dallas has gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. Johnson left side. And here's Barea. He's got 15. 6 on the shot clock. "13 feet away, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. Barea's got 4 points now in the quarter.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
2 open that time, made it look too easy. 58 points for Freak.
He is raining threes here tonight, and he is going to continue to stay aggressive.
As he should. I mean, when you're having the kind of day he's having from long range, you're doing your team a disservice if you aren't shot hungry.
Shot's good. Barea's got 19 points.
And that's what you like to see right there. A solid move to give himself some room and take it inside.
They can't guard us on the perimeter.
Stoudemire is checking for zone. Raptors also changing it up.
Spacing.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. So for Toronto right now, Powell, he's in at shooting guard. Patterson is the 4 with Valanciunas in the middle. Lowry out there with DeRozan. The pass to Villanueva. Parsons on the wing. 5 to shoot. The rebound by Patterson.
And he's really having all sorts of problems with his jumper right now.
Yeah, big time. I mean, the words that come to mind, ice and cold and disappearing stroke, all would apply. Some good play from Valanciunas in this one. He has 9 rebounds and also 3 nice steals. He's been putting it up, and it's been going down 100% from the floor.
And Clark, I just love the supreme focus with which he's playing.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Matthews comes in for Tyler Zeller. And Barea subbed in for Johnson.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions there.
The shot by Powell, no good. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. Here's Marjanovic, and he slams it one-handed. And he's now got the double-double. 10 points and 11 rebounds.
The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
And really, that's what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish.
Powell, that's good. For Dallas, they've gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Barea dishes to Villanueva. Feeds it to Parsons. And Dallas again with the bucket.
Parsons with the basket.
Here's Lowry. They set the pick. Kicks it to Powell. Lots of room. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. 62 points for Freak.
Kyle Lowry with a beautiful setup.
Mavericks have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. Parsons with a screen on Lowry. Barea kicks to Parsons. And too long on the shot.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
Lowry passes to Powell. From past the arc. Can't get it to go. And it's Dallas the other way. Now Barea. Screen by Villanueva. Matthews with it. Now guarded by DeRozan. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy.
You know, looking around, he knew one of his teammates was going to be open when they hit him with that double team, and he took advantage.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Lowry dishes to Powell. Outside Lowry. The feed to Powell. And the Raptors tack on 2 more. The Mavericks have gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. There's a screen. Pass to Villanueva. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Patterson's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Raptors have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth and even 50%. Here's Powell. And the 3 ball is good. Powell's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Well, he scored over half of their points so far. That's a major contribution.
Parsons with a screen on Lowry. Barea kicks to Parsons. Good, and it's Barea who picks up the assist. And that's now 21 points for Chandler Parsons. Here's Powell. Screened by Valanciunas. It falls. And 3 more from Powell. Powell's got a couple of 3-pointers now in the fourth for Toronto. And it's Matthews with the jam.
Took the safe route there. Wasn't about to do anything that would get him in trouble on that one.
Nope. Up and in with one hand, the most basic finish possible.
But he still makes it look good.
Great open look there.
You know, one aspect of their play today that's really been tight and far superior is their passing.
And that kind of flow can be elusive, but the great offenses have it, and that's just what they've shown here tonight.
There's a good screen. 6 on the shot clock. On its way from Parsons for 2. Hits the front of the rim and out. Toronto's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Here's Powell. It's rebounded by Dallas. Villanueva's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Barea. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Checking out the game J.J. Barea is having. 19 points, and what a game he's had passing the ball, too.
I love the fact that he plays for his teammates, really spreading the ball around, getting everyone involved.
The first free throw is good.
Boy, perfect half at the free throw line for him. That'll help their comeback effort for real.
And Clark, those free throws need to continue if they're going to get back in this game.
Tyler Zeller's checked in for Dallas. Curry comes in for Wesley Matthews. A new group in now for the Raptors. Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Arthur comes in for Patrick Patterson. Terrence Ross is checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Powell in for Kyle Lowry. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession.
Checking in for
The Mavericks making a change here. Matthews is checked in. Curry kicks to Zeller. Good, and Curry gets the assist. And it's 6 points for Tyler Zeller.
The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very, very well done.
Move the ball and stick it.
Powell, the pass to Ross. He feeds it to Powell. Unloads, and the jumper is on the mark.
They've stepped up their three-point shooting game in the second half. They're letting it fly out there with reckless abandon.
Not lacking in confidence, and I really like that. Sometimes you see teams get conservative once they get a lead, playing not to lose.
Parsons attacking. Buckley's off the pick and hammers it home.
And how about the execution on that play. The screen was set up in exactly the right spot.
And the finish wasn't too bad either.
Perfectly designed and perfectly executed.
And for the Mavericks, they're shooting 53% from the field in the fourth quarter. Can't ask for more than that from your offense. It is flushed down with a nice jam.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
Here's Powell, guarded by Curry. Pass to Powell. And there's 1:45 left in the fourth quarter. Good.
That's 2 straight quick three-pointers they've allowed.
Defense just not reacting with enough aggressiveness.
Curry kicks to Parsons. Outside Curry. Parsons on the wing. He's guarded by Ross. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Zeller setting the pick for Parsons. Shoots off the screen. They get it back. And Zeller kicks to Parsons. Pick by Zeller. To the inside. Villanueva with the bucket.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Raptors.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, Stephen Clark. An all-around dominant performance. Clark, and you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
I certainly did, and they just cracked it open and made it an NC. No contest.
Yeah, I like that. And the wins continue to come in fairly easy for these guys in what's been a very strong year, to say the least. Tonight will push them up to 56 wins.
They simply refuse to...
Terrence Ross.
And really no better feeling than to go on the road and play this well and get the win.
Yeah, it's always a good win when you play the kind of game they have played tonight. I mean, especially, though, when you get it done on the road. That's a special, special feeling there.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Dishes it to Zeller. Dallas moving the ball around. Villanueva passes to Parsons. Got a piece of it.
Is it me, or does it just feel like he gets every rebound that comes up?
Well, he practically has gotten everyone that's available. A 20-plus rebounding game is not something we get to see very often, Greg.
And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
You put on what was simply an incredible fourth period. How were you able to take over this game in the end?
Yo, Doug, you know I'm always able to take over. Come on. Sometimes I even have to wait around and lay low for a few quarters. Just so things are a little more dramatic in the fourth. You feel me? Yo, I know drama, and I like to keep it fun for the fans.
Thank you for your time. This one far from over, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. And now the award-winning Ernie Johnson will take it from here. We'll see you next time.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Hi again, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal. Freak. An absolutely astounding and historic night for him here in this game. He was simply unstoppable in what can only be described as a masterful performance.
In terms of three-point shooting, this could be framed as a historic performance. Hitting that many three-point shots in a single game is borderline impossible. The pressure was off the rest of the guys offensively. They just had to worry about getting him the ball and setting screens. Then it was bombs away.
I don't know what got into him tonight. Whew. Caught the scoring bug and was just pouring it in the paint. That's the kind of offense he's capable of delivering when he sets his mind to it.
And that brings us to the end of our broadcast for this evening. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson saying good night, and we'll see you again soon, but not soon enough.